Welcome finance professionals. In this video, you will learn exactly how to write a cover letter when applying to Bank of America with a detailed example. Stay tuned to the end to learn exactly what top recruiters and hiring managers are looking for you to do in a cover letter. Welcome to Economics Ethan. After 10 years in the investment banking industry, working at financial institutions such as Goldman Sachs and interviewing at major banks such as JP Morgan, Citigroup and Credit Suisse, I'm here to help you reach the pinnacle of success in the finance industry. Check out this disclaimer before we move forward with the great content. Firstly, just to be clear, this is an example of a cover letter for this company. It is not an official letter that has been endorsed or produced by the company in the example. We have a short and sweet introduction that mentions some key points. In the introduction section we have, Dear Manjeev, my name is Olivia Schmidt, an economics student in my final year at Munich University, where I'm on track to graduate with a first class honours. It was great to meet Arjun Singh at the recent Bank of America Merrill Lynch recruitment event at my university, where I was fascinated by their growth plans for your sales and trading division, and in particular the macro sales desk. I believe this would be an incredible opportunity, and I would like the opportunity to contribute as a sales analyst. When you're writing an introduction section, you should include some of these key points. If you have a personal connection from, say, a recruitment event or someone else you know at the company, you should name them because it shows you have a personal connection to the company you're applying for, and it gives you a bit of a priority and something to stand out compared to your competition about in terms of having a personal connection at that company. There are several good phrases you could use. When it comes to your academics, you could say you're on track for a particular result at your university or college. And other good phrases to use to show your enthusiasm and your interest: fascinated by, incredible opportunity, opportunity to contribute. And this last phrase, opportunity to contribute, is good because it shows you're looking at what you have to offer rather than simply looking to pick a company and work there for a high salary. Secondly, let's review the current status section of this cover letter. And in the current status section, it's a paragraph or two talking about where they currently are in their career progress and some of the skills they have and some of the interests they have. As of now, I also participate in the UBS Financial Analytical Masterclass, which is open to the top 10 economic students of selected German universities. This allowed me to develop teamwork, presentation, and financial analytical skills. For example, I participated in evaluating the semiconductor manufacturer industry, such as Nuvia, Tempo Automation, and Broadcom, where I determined it is still a varied and emerging industry, with significant competition given the low barriers of entry in the developing nations, lacks registrations with regards to raw materials for technology components, which is contrasted by high inelastic demand from hardware manufacturers such as Acer and Logitech. Now, we might think, okay, what is this cover letter about? Why is it referring to such detailed analysis? I think this is good as a unique example, and that's why I'm referring it to you in this YouTube video, is because it shows some level of skill and understanding of analyzing markets, of analyzing an industry. In this case, they gave the example of analyzing the semiconductor manufacturing industry. And it references how they're engaged in this masterclass at UBS to develop teamwork, presentation, and financial analytical skills. So if you have an opportunity where you can, in a few lines, not in a big long report, but in a few lines, you want to demonstrate in your cover letter you have some skilled knowledge and experience and understanding. And if you have a few lines of analysis here, it shows they understand. It shows that you have a good thought process, and it's something that can stand out to the reader. So some of the key points here would be their success at the masterclass at UBS, a bit of financial analysis showing they have a good thought process, mentioning their various skills, teamwork, presentation, and analytical skills. So these are the type of skills you should include in your cover letter when you're giving a few examples of your experience. And then use some of the good phrases here, such as, I also participated in, I did X, which allowed me to develop X skills. So be sure to use some of the phrases here and some of the good examples. Now let's analyze the background section here. The financial analysis of the semiconductor manufacturers demonstrates my ability to explain the nuances of this industry, which is a transferable skill relevant to this sales role. For example, I could provide analysis, comparative analysis on sovereign bonds when interacting with clients throughout a trading day, where there may be market volatility due to a series of treasury announcements. Moreover, I am impressed by the BAML's commitment to gender equality and as a member of my university's feminist society, I also hope to contribute to greater equity on your growth plans. So this has several good points to mention here. It mentions how they have transferable skills around the comparative analysis, the financial analysis, their ability to interact with skills, and understand the day-to-day role of providing input to clients as a salesperson. It also mentions they're committed to pushing forward with Bank of America Merrill Lynch's gender equality plans and some of their cultural values. So that's a good thing to mention too, and showing you're already interested and engaged in this topic at your university's feminist society. So there are many good phrases here for you to use. This analysis or achievement demonstrates my ability, explaining the nuances of X, or impressed by the company's commitment to X. So you should use some of these phrases and see how you can use some of the detailed experience you may have in your own cover letters. If you are finding this video helpful so far, remember to press like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay notified. Lastly, let's discuss the conclusion of this cover letter. I have enclosed a copy of my CV, my most recent university examination transcript, and an excerpt from my financial analysis of semiconductor manufacturers. I greatly appreciate that you are considering myself for this career opportunity. Happy to discuss anything further with you or learn more about Bank of America Merrill Lynch at a time that suits you. Please feel free to reach out to me at my contact details listed at the top of this letter. Yours sincerely, Olivia Schmidt. So we have many good phrases to use here and a few key points to mention. Firstly, they're including an excerpt of their financial report on the semiconductor manufacturing industry. This is good because you're showing that you have some proven analysis, you're showing your ability, and they can have a brief read of some of your work to see the level of complex understanding and analysis you can engage in. Some of the good phrases for you to use here would be, I have enclosed my CV, some additional information. I greatly appreciate you considering me for this type of opportunity. Happy to discuss it further. Please feel free to reach out. Use some of these phrases in your own cover letter. I highly recommend these. Now, let's think about the strengths in this cover letter. The strengths, of course, are mentioning their individual skills. There's some of that referencing, of course, that they should be contacted. And also mentioning the individual contact they have at Bank of America Merrill Lynch from the recruitment event. So that's a good thing to do. It helps you stand out from competition. The broad reference of skills is great too. Another strength would be focusing on the cultural fit. That they're engaged in the gender equality initiative, and also includes that financial analysis report I mentioned on semiconductors and the semiconductor industry. If you can show you can do detailed analysis of a particular market sector, it's very good because what it does is it's showing that you have good analysis skills and you can do a similar role in the investment banking industry when you're working with various clients, whether they're in the semiconductor industry or any other industry. You have good analysis skills. Thanks for listening to this example. I hope you use some of the phrases, some of the structure, and take some of the points and incorporate it in your own cover letters. Do you want to write great cover letters for top finance careers in your job applications? Take the first step with the Economic Ethan Cover Letter Masterclass. In the Cover Letter Masterclass, you will learn how to write the tailor-made cover letter for your dream career, how to write sensational, speculative cover letters, how to overcome cover letter challenges and career obstacles, as well as so much more. This masterclass includes 2 bonuses. Bonus 1 would be over 50 examples of successful cover letters across investment banking, private equity, and so on, and you could use these as a template for your own cover letters. And we also have an in-depth writing guide where you can learn how to write a finance report to accompany your cover letter, so this could be even more impressive on your job applications. Alternatively, we also offer a writing service so we can write the cover letter for you to make the process even easier. If you're still not sure, we offer a 15-minute free discovery call where we can talk to you and see how we could help your career. Please leave a comment below with questions and thoughts. I hope you found this video helpful. You can learn more about improving your career through these career playlists on your screen right now. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.